Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
Good evening. If you've traveled south along Highway 17 in the past year, you've no doubt noticed a few different images on the billboard near 18th Street. The depictions of overweight fast food eaters have been conversation starters for months. And now another business has stirred the controversy's pot. Jeremy Thompson explains.
Tired of being fat and ugly? Just be ugly. That's the message on this sign outside of the Hourglass Factory, a newly opened gym in the city.
The sign isn't meant to be serious. Our goal was to, gain attention and, just kind of let the community know that we're now open and we're here.
Owner Amanda Sexsmith saw the sign online. She says so far they haven't had any complaints.
We're not here to determine who's ugly and who's not. We're just here to help people get in shape.
Deidre Jones has been training here for a few months and says the sign doesn't bother her.
Each person has their own opinion, and you're going to think what you want to and believe what you want.
Even before the sign showed up in Lloyd, discussion was already heating up about similar signs on the internet. Some people saying that it attacks people's weaknesses, while others say people these days just need to learn to take a joke. But what do people in the border city think?
It's not the right way, and it's definitely not the right way to get the attention. It's not funny, not at all.
It wouldn't turn me off from going there because that's not the end of the world, but I've seen worse.
The most important thing is know who you are, then you will not feel bad about yourself.
I probably wouldn't call that good attention, but at the same time it is making people look twice at their billboard.
I don't mind the sign at all. I think it's funny. It's good to go.
And some people might take offense to that. But again, our goal here is to not try to make people feel bad. We actually try to encourage confidence and, help people make that change for a healthy life.
Sexsmith says for now she has no intention of taking the sign down. Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
Well, how much weight do you think you could lose after sleeping for 7 months? Eva Zawalek has more on how one local furry inhabitant in the Border City petting zoo is coping after his long slumber.
Baloo, a black bear at Border City Petting Zoo, came out of hibernation last month and received 600 visitors during the zoo's opening over the May-long weekend.
We were here on Sunday, actually.
Oh, and you're returning?
Yeah. He wanted to come back and see the goats again.
Zion here is sitting at 650 pounds. Wow. Oh. He's a big, big boy. Where's Minka is sitting at about 500 pounds.
To put these animals' eating habits to perspective, combined, the two lions eat 1,300 pounds of beef each month, while the zoo's two wolves eat 750 pounds of beef, plus 9 bags of dog food over 30 days. On average, 2,750 chickens are fed to various animals throughout the year.
Oh, we opened up the zoo 14 years ago, and we thought Lloydminster could do with the little bit of entertainment with the animals and stuff like that. There's not a lot of stuff for kids to do in Lloydminster, and so we thought, well, this is a good way of helping out.
Although the zoo has been at their location for over a decade and a half, some longtime residents weren't aware of its existence.
Lots of people don't know about it.
The zoo houses more animals than wallets could count, but includes camels, horses, buffalo, chickens, goats, birds, many types of monkeys, and lemurs.
Lemurs are out of Madagascar, the only place on the planet. These are called ruffed lemurs, black and white ruffed lemurs. They eat fruits and vegetables and seeds. They love grass. They got all kinds of things there, and he's chewing on your shoe there a little bit, but don't worry, he's not going to hurt you.
In contrast to traditional zoos where contact with animals is limited, a petting zoo allows you to pet, feed, and interact with the animal. But keep in mind that there is petting zoo etiquette. So while you are allowed to feed the animals, you're not allowed to pick them up. Eva Zawalek, Newcap News.
Come here.
They used to have some goats.
Well, they're 17 days into an 85-day journey. Kate McEachran and her team are marching from Nipawin to Chilliwack, BC, all to raise awareness about post-traumatic stress disorder, something she is all too familiar with. Annika Notveit has a story.
I wanted to show people what an invisible injury looks like, so it would start a conversation. People would start talking, and actually get the word out.
Kate was diagnosed with PTSD 5 years ago after spending 8 years in the military as a tank driver. Now, shouldering a rucksack, she's walking the talk as she takes on more than 2,700 kilometers with her son at her side.
For the last 2 years, I haven't been able to. She kept me at an arm's distance, but this year she allowed me to come.
He's still in school and manages to keep up with his studies on the road.
After I walk for the day, I sit down and I just do homework with Emily, one of the horseback riders.
And Tyler isn't the only other one taking on the journey. Kate's friend and the founder of a project helping prevent suicide using service dogs in equine therapy programs also joined them. This cause very close to her heart.
PTSD has been my whole life. I've been involved with people that have had PTSD, and I don't want to lose anybody else. I've already lost a loved one. I've watched my father lose many of his friends, and I've lost a lot of my friends, and I just don't want to bury any more of my friends.
And the struggle is real for Kate. She says the road is long and often lonely.
40 kilometers a day, a lot of people don't understand what that actually looks like or what it feels like type thing. I just keep putting one boot in front of the other. That's it. That's all I can do.
And that's what this is about, is creating awareness so that there's a network of people that are willing to talk, willing to help, willing to share, because sharing is the key.
PTSD will change you. It will. But it doesn't need to control you. You know, at the end of the day, anybody who's surviving PTSD, injury in general type thing, the best thing we can do is just to keep moving. You can't quit and you can't stop.
The more people talk, the more there's going to be help, and this is what it's all about, is help.
Annika Notbate, Newcap News.
And McEachern and her team aren't done there just yet. Their next big stop was in Wainwright today, and they plan to finish the whole walk by July 24th. You can go to thelongwayhome.ca to follow their progress or to donate to the Nash Project, the Pause for Thought or Wounded Warriors Weekend. So definitely a big trip for them, and hopefully they get some nice weather along the way as well.